Thanks, George. Well, Lake Michigan is much calmer than it was yesterday when multiple people needed to be rescued at Grand Haven State Park. Eventually, authorities decided to completely close access to the water. 13 on your side, Ottawa County reporter Kelly Lovern spoke to the off-duty officer who jumped in to help.
Well, Val, we also learned today that aside from people jumping in to help bystanders, off-duty officers, we learned that the water closure at Grand Haven State Park yesterday was actually the first of its kind for the entire state of Michigan for parks. That's because it's the first summer that a new order is in effect for days when red flags are flying.
Tuesday was a busy day at the Grand Haven State Park as water conditions prompted several rescues.
We had 3 within 20 to 30 minutes.
Grand Haven police officer Kelvin Miller was off duty at the time, spending the day with his family.
I was at the playground and got an alert that there was a water rescue at Area 4.
Miller jumped into action, asking DNR personnel already on the scene how he could help.
They provided me with a life jacket and I was able to go out and assist the person in the water.
Miller says that the first call for a water rescue was initially for a woman in distress, but by the time he got to the water's edge, he saw her walking out with a bystander.
While I was standing there, I was waved down by another person pointing out to the water, showing me that there was somebody else in distress, unrelated to the first call.
So by around 7:45 Tuesday night, the DNR made a call.
3 water rescues back to back like that. They made the determination to shut the beach down.
I spoke to the state park supervisor, Andy Lundberg, on the phone. He says although red flags on beaches all day meant there were dangerous conditions, that alone can't stop people from swimming. Their only option was to officially shut down the water to swimmers with the threat of a citation if caught. That comes after a new order was put in place last year. Lundberg says Grand Haven is the first state park in the entire state of Michigan to implement this rule.
When there's no swimming advised with the red flags, there's more things present, like rip currents, higher wave action, and just general unsafe conditions to even be in the water.
Now, initially proposed in 2021, the update to the Michigan's land use order allows the DNR to prevent, potentially fine anyone who enters water from a state-managed beach. That's when risks to human health and safety are present. Now, Andy Lundberg wanted to emphasize, though, that when they do close water access, that does not mean that the beach itself is closed, just swimming.
Thank you, Keely. New at 5 o'clock, Grand Rapids